Hello, I'm Scott Baceno.
And I'm Ray Lemaitre, and welcome to the recap.
Softbank's had a busy week with its 2016 numbers revealing a surge in profit, although a lot of that was down to the disposal of stock in Alibaba and Supercell. It also announced a collaboration with Qualcomm on the development of 5G, specifically new radio. But most of its activity revolved around its entrepreneurial and incubation activities.
It was created here in my incubator.
It started to form a $100 billion tech fund with a few partners, and reports were that it's reached that target limit, which will involve a lot of further investment. It also specifically invested $5 billion in a company called Didi, which is the Chinese equivalent of Uber, and recently invested $500 million in a UK company called Improbable.
Meaning?
Which specialises in virtual reality over distributed cloud networks, which enables virtual reality environments to be much bigger and more powerful than we currently have.
I see that now.
Lastly, rumours have surfaced once more that Sprint, which is owned by Softbank, is thinking of getting into a joint venture with T-Mobile US, but they're as yet unconfirmed.
An Italian accounting scandal came back to bite BT in the bottom this week when the company announced it was going to be laying off 4,000 jobs. That's about 4% of its staff.
You're fired.
That's going to reduce BT's operating costs by about £300 million. But that's not the only place where BT is cutting costs, because the CEO, Gavin Patterson, and the CFO, and let me remind myself of his name, Choni Changmugan, will be foreseeing their bonus payments for the year 2016-2017. Now, that might sound a bit extreme, but it's there to appease shareholders. But let's take a little closer look at what that's going to mean, particularly for Mr. Patterson, the CEO of BT. That means he's only going to have picked up £1.35 million for the financial year 2016-2017. How will the David Hasselhoff lookalike survive? Answers on a digital postcard, please. So elsewhere, there's more change underway at Ericsson, where the head of North America, Rima Qureshi, has suddenly departed the company. Qureshi's been there in a number of senior roles for a few years, and in fact was the Ericsson executive responsible for bringing Ericsson together with Cisco in a partnership that hasn't quite worked out to the expectations of those partners. But the speed with which Qureshi has cleared her desk suggests that she might be heading straight to another job. So might she be joining her former Ericsson boss, Hans Vestberg, over at Verizon, where he's now the king of networks? Watch this space, but not this face.